1100. 2 weeks ago, this guy was rated 711. He did one thing differently. That's it. One thing. This is Zyrenn profile from 2 weeks ago.
111 rapid. Same person, same chess knowledge. That 256 point gap told me everything I needed to know about why this player is stuck.
At 455 bullets, you're not actually playing chess. You're just panicking with pieces. The clock is running, the position is complicated, and your brain hasn't learned anything. It's just survived. But his puzzle rating was actually higher than the both, meaning that the knowledge was there. He could find the moves when there was no clock. The moment the clock started, everything disappeared. So the fix wasn't more practice, it wasn't more puzzles, it was just slow down. Stop playing bullets entirely, play rapid only. Give your brain enough time to actually use what it already knows. He messaged me a week later, Rubey, I just crossed 1000 elo. Now it's at 1100. So here's exactly what I told him to do. 2 openings, that's it. Queen's pawn for white, King's Indian defense for black. Not because these are the best openings in chess, but because at this stage, consistency beats variety in every single time. You need to know your openings well enough that when the middle game starts, you already feel at home. And that is where the real chess begins. I sent him a Manhattan Building Habit series, the same series I myself have been using for my own 1500 climb. The habit at 700 goes as follows. That's basically simple rules that keep you in games long enough to actually win them. And then I told him one more thing. Stick to those openings. Even when it gets boring, even when you want to try something new, even when an opponent plays something you've never seen before. The foundation has to be, first of all, solid before you build anything on top of it. In fact, the reason why we got into all of this was because of his first over-the-board tournament that he had next month on the 21st. In just 2 weeks, using 2 openings, rapid only, I got this.
2 weeks ago, I was like 680 elo, or you can say 711 elo. But later, what helped me the most was just taking up to 2 openings, one for black, one for white, and just following the habit series. That's all it took. And in 2 weeks, I am up 451 elo last 30 days, and my final elo is 1100. Yeah,
That's him, not me reporting his result, but him proving it directly. And here's what I actually think what happened. It wasn't just the format switch or the openings, but it was that he stopped fighting the process. At 711, he was playing bullets, losing fast, resetting, losing again. And so the rating felt permanent, like a ceiling he couldn't see past. The moment he slowed down and trusted 2 openings, the chess he knew already started showing up in his games. He didn't get dramatically better at chess in 2 weeks, not at all. He finally started playing in a way that showed how good he already was. July 21st is the tournament. Real board, real clock, real opponents. And I told him he should play his queen pawn for white and King's Indian for black. He shouldn't get creative. Instead, he should play what he already knows. And then we'll see what happens. Now, here's why I'm actually sharing this. If you're stuck below 1000 elo right now, the problem probably isn't your chess knowledge, because I assume you've watched enough videos, you've done enough puzzles. In fact, you even know more than your rating shows. But the problem is your format, or even the openings, or the fact that the habit of you jumping straight into another game after a bad one, instead of you slowing down and figuring out what exactly went wrong. Zyrenn didn't do anything extraordinary. He just stopped doing the things that were keeping him stuck. 2 openings, rapid only, never resign. That is available for everyone watching this right now. Not more content, not even more puzzles, but just slow down. Episode 3 of 1500 challenge drops this Sunday, and I must tell you, some things really went wrong. You don't want to miss that one. Remember, if you're stuck below 1000 elo and you want a diagnosis like the one I did with Zyrenn, drop a chat.com username comment. I actually went there, I promise that. I remember reviewing. See this.